If you like the video, click the like button. Now get. Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Phantom Empire here with another Halloween Kills update for all of you. I'm Sage. That head down there in front of a certain recognizable house is McMahon, here for video number 2 for him. We'll probably start doing more of these and get his face a little more known in these areas, you could say. But first and foremost, hope you and your loved ones are staying safe during this difficult time and being smart with your decisions. Like not putting Lysol on your Big Mac. It's not a good replacement for Big Mac sauce. So it's not going to cure you from coronavirus either. So, I mean, and it's not even me making fun of the other guy that said that. We're not a political show. I can't believe people are actually following it. It's nuts. It's crazy shit out there. Fizz, thanks for doing this, man.
It's a pleasure. I'm excited.
Now, you were strictly on a Lysol-free diet, right?
Yeah. I enjoy this thing called life. I'd like to continue doing it.
Yeah, won't we all? Well, I'm pretty sure if Michael Myers drank Lysol, he'd still be okay because he's Michael.
Fair assessment.
Michael might be on the Lysol diet. Who knows?
He's on a diet of something. I don't know what.
Who knows? If you tuned into our last video, we talked about the possibility of Halloween Kills being backed up to 2021 and how we don't think that's likely to happen. As well as talking about the drama between Universal and AMC and how it affects kills and all that nonsense. Today, we're here to talk to you about some of the good, juicy in-movie stuff of what we can expect out of Michael Myers. We've done some videos that touch on this in the past, but there's some rumors out there, reports out there going on right now that we are about to get a much more aggressive Michael Myers in this movie. And for some people that doesn't sit well. They want their slow, methodical approach. The guy in the bushes, Michael Myers, who comes out and pops out at you right at the opportune time. And I'm sure we'll still get that. But the dude was just locked in a basement on fire to end the movie. I get it. The shape is the shape. He's supposed to show no personality. That's the point of the blank face. But you can show personality in your actions. And he should be pissed off in this movie. And the reports that we're getting anyways is that Michael Myers is unlike Michael for much of this movie that we're used to in this timeline, and closer to Rob Zombie's Michael. Not right on with Rob Zombie's Michael, but the aggression that he shows in that movie. He's pissed off. He's pissed off at, obviously, the Strodes. And once he finds out there's a town manhunt going on for him, and that's been well known, that's been the premise of the movie for a long time, Haddonfield's out to hunt Michael, it's probably going to piss him off even more. So, yeah, I'm okay with an aggressive Michael. Let's see him fucking kick ass, take off some heads, slash some throats, kill some children. I'm up for it. Fizz, where about you?
I'm all for it. I'm all for, an angrier, more aggressive Michael, because as great as he is as that visceral, that shape in the shadows that slices and dices, anger is acceptable. They've gone to a certain element of humanizing him, in that last film that they hadn't quite done, before in the accepted canon, that makes him being angry acceptable. And an angry Michael is a scary Michael, because he's still going to have that ability. I don't expect him to start running and chasing you down a hallway. That's just,
well, darn.
That's one step too far for me anyway. But you're still going to have him being that visceral, well thought out, terror in the night that he always has been, while adding that anger and aggression that, is going to have more, I don't want to say personal, but more extreme kills that I think is going to be so much more exciting with the way they pulled things through in the first one. If they can continue that, ramping up that that Michaelness, bringing him out of the shadows a little bit, letting him show some anger and aggression at, the people who have wronged him, I think is an exciting prospect that, if handled correctly, could be an amazing thing, but if handled incorrectly, has a margin of failure that, I hope we don't see, because they proved me wrong the first time around. And I hope they do it again, but it is walking a tightrope, adding that element to Michael, that you either do it right or you do it wrong, and we just don't know which one it's going to be yet.
I think that's incredibly well said, because, I mean, they are walking such a tightrope to the point where, like, you can't have him become Tyler Mane, I think the guy's name was, former WCW wrestler. You can't have him become that Michael, although I didn't mind his Michael. His Michael was not the worst part of those movies. And if you like those movies, all the power to you. Hell, Halloween 2, you'll see a video on it at some point. I hate that movie so much, but I'm so entertained by it that it's like a guilty pleasure. So it's almost like you can't stop watching the trade wreck happen in front of your eyes. Anyway, you can't have him become that Michael fully. It's almost like you need to have him go from the Michael we've seen in the original Halloween in H 2018 to a Michael more along the lines of what we see in Halloween 6, sort of in the middle of that and the Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween Michael. The aggression can be there, that's fine, but you can't have Michael become Jason. He's not Jason. It's a different type of character. You can have him get pissed off and slash throats and kill children and do whatever you want, but there's a line you can't cross in the way he acts, and I think it's important that they don't cross that line, because if they do, they risk ruining the whole movie. Obviously, this movie is going to be a bloodbath. It's titled Halloween Kills. The reports we've gotten here, there are more kills in this movie than any other Halloween movie, which is appropriate. But boy, you really risk fucking things up if you have him cross too far over in the Rob Zombie universe while still wanting us to believe that this is the Michael from 1978. Any thoughts on that, or?
No, I mean, I think you extrapolated on what I said, and you're absolutely right.
Wow. Hang on, I'm going to just play that back. That's McMahon saying that I'm absolutely right. That rarely happens. Wow. Anyways, what do you guys think? Do you think that having a more aggressive, ass-kicking, throat-slashing, child-killing, not to say that he's going to do that, Michael Myers is a good idea for Halloween Kills, which is the follow-up to Halloween 2018 and the original Halloween? Or is it too far away from the narrative we've created in those two movies and too close to the Zombies movies? Or maybe you're for that. Maybe you want that. I know specifically there's one scene in this movie that I know happens that involves a bunch of people, and all I'm going to say is a TV crew, at least in the cut that was shown, that, it sounds amazing. It really does. It sounds like it's going to be visually just fucking orgasmic, for the lack of a better term. But it also worries me because if they take it too far, you almost have a hard time believing it's Michael. And they got to watch what they do with that. All right, guys, comment down in the comment section below. We want to know what you think. Do you think Michael is too... Will it be too aggressive if he's closer to Zombie? Do you want him to stay more of the methodical shape approach? Or should he be pissed off after what that bitch Laurie Strode and company did to him at the end of the last movie? Only time will tell you. Comment, though. Give the video a like if you liked it. We'll get back to all your comments when we can. Fizz, thanks for doing this, man.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. I love talking about this.
I love talking Halloween. I also love the fact that if you look over McMahon's right shoulder, he was making his way a little closer in the last video. But in fact, because he's wearing that stupid hat from that stupid team, he might as well have a cheese block on his head. The boogeyman is in fact coming, and he's coming for McMahon. Good night, everyone.